Alright, I hope you enjoyed that lesson on sharps. That was part 1. We're going to talk about flats now. This is part 2. The same systems apply. How many? What are they? Numbers are the same. Alphabet is the same. Those are the two things that do not change. So let's get into it. When you count flats, you're going to go the opposite way. You're going left around the circle. This way. Okay? And the names of the flats are just in reverse order of the names of the sharps. That's it. But when you think of the names of the flats, I always try to find things that help me remember. You think bead. Think the word bead. See it? B-E-A-D. Think bead, GCF. That's the first thing when I think of what are the names of my flats? Bead, GCF. Okay, that's all I remember. Let's get into it. Let's write the key of C. Remember C had, or the key of F. C has 0. We're going this way. Let's write the alphabet. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. There's the alphabet, F to F in the musical alphabet. Okay? What's my step? What's my next step? I go to how many steps away from C am I? Okay? And the same rule applies. Every step away from C that I get going to the left, I'm going to add a flat. Just like every step that I got away from C, I added a sharp. G has 1, D has 2, A has 3 sharps, E has 4, B has 5. Every step that I go around to the left, I'm going to add 1 flat. Okay, so F, how many flats does it have? It's 1 step away. Has 1. Very good. So we have, all I'm going to do is plug in my numbers now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 2, 3, and 6 are minor. 7 is diminished. Circle. Again, if you need to know what a diminished is, go Google it. We're not covering that in this lesson. So, names of the flats. Same system applies as from the first video. 1 step away, 1 flat. Now what is it? This process tells you how many. This process tells you what they are. What is it? I go to the names of the flats and I start the same process when I start at the left and work over to the right. However many sharps I had, I'm going to do the same thing with the flats. I have 1 flat, it's B. That's where I start. So I go to my B, there it is. Now you just mastered the key of F. You wrote out the alphabet, you went to this process. How many? You found out 1. You went to this process. What is it? You start at the left, work your way to the right. It's B. Plug it in. Now you have your numbers at the bottom. 2, 3, and 6 are minor. Now you understand the key of F. F, G minor, A minor, B flat, C, D minor, E diminished, F. Okay? And if somebody says I need a 3 minor in the key of F, it is an A minor. Okay? That's how this works. Let's do another one. Let's go with the key of B flat. Now the reason this is, I'm going to go ahead and put a flat here as you're working your way to your left, is because the B was flatted in the key of F. So if you have 2 flats, B's already flatted, so it can't be the key of B, it's the key of B flat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the same way, write the alphabet. Okay? B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. That's all I did. Write the alphabet. Any of us can do that. And I write the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 2, 3, 6 are minor. 7 is diminished. Okay? Same thing. Always the same thing. Same processes get you the same result. Systems produce results. If you go with the same system that I'm showing you, you get a great result. Okay? The key of B. How many does it have? 1, 2. What are they? B and E. So I go to B, flat it on both sides because that's the same thing. And I go to E, flat it. Now I've mastered the key of B flat. B flat, C minor, D minor, E flat, F, G minor, A diminished, B flat, and I know my numbers. Okay? Let's do one more. Do that with every one. Every step that you get away, you add a 1. Okay? Let's do D flat. Alphabet. D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Alphabet. Numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Diminished. Okay, what's my next process? 2, 3, and 6 are minor. Okay. Now, the only thing left to do is to find out how many. Obviously, we know that from this circle, from this process, and what they are. How many steps away from C to the left am I? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So as you go around, obviously, when you think about flats, each of these keys will be like this. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. If you're thinking to the left of the circle. Okay, D flat. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go to what are they? Names of the flats, and I just start with my B and work my way over to however many that I have. B, E, A, D, G. Those are my 5 flats and the key of D flat. So all I got to do is now plug it in. I have B, and you know what? I'm going to move this over. Okay, B flat minor. I have E flat minor. I have A flat minor, or I'm sorry, A flat, not A flat minor. D flat, the major. Okay, and G flat. Okay, so now I know the process of how many has told me how many flats there are. I know my numbers because I plugged that in immediately underneath and put 2, 3, 6 are minor. Okay, and now I go over to what are they, and I count from the left to the right, however many I need. B, E, A, D, G. Plug that in. Now I understand the key of D flat. D flat, E flat minor, F minor, G flat, A flat, B flat minor, C diminished, D flat. I know that if somebody wants a 6 minor in the key of D flat, it's a B flat minor. This process will save your life. It has saved mine. And if you ever, if there's one other thing you need to know is if you want to get away from the chording and you want to know what the scale is, you just kind of take away your minors, and now you can play a scale in that key. You can build your own scales. You don't have to rely on a box or somebody to show you the form of what a D flat major scale is. You know, because you know how many, what they are, and you plugged it in. And that's it. Now you can play this. Tell you, this process saved my life. Go, practice it, make it yours, and your musical career will be revolutionized. Thank you so much.